Oh, wow, this is very loud. Why do we do this to ourselves? It's time for the bad one.
Hey, man, you're doing this to yourself. I'm just here for morals.
Moral support.
Why must it always be a bad one?
Because we can't have nice things.
Without bad things.
Can I just do a new game? Okay.
Just can't go new game?
Nope, you have to go through and select the first mission. Remember? No, you don't, because you saw the MCC. Never mind. You don't remember when these things transition smoothly.
No, I don't.
Yeah, I kind of don't. I've seen the original Halo, but man, that was a long time ago.
So, this game does a fun thing. It does the Halo 2 thing. With split protagonists.
Oh.
Huh.
What, badly?
Yes.
Nailed it. I remember her.
Yeah, did I ever mention that awful doctor lady was that character's mother?
No. That's a shame.
Martin Locke. I have spent enough years with Oni to know the truth. Once this is over, after all I have done, they'll order you to kill us both.
Not nearly as divisive an introduction to the characters this time.
No.
Oh.
And if you like new characters, boy do I have some news for you. There's a whole fucking host of them.
Fire Team Osiris.
And Lasky.
Last 72 hours,
We know Lasky.
5 colonies have experienced identical events. Massive destruction, Forerunner in origin. And Dr. Catherine Elizabeth Halsey has managed to contact us. She claims to have information on these attacks.
Halsey is currently in Covenant custody on the surface of Kamchatka. Your mission is to insert behind enemy lines, retrieve Halsey, and bring her back to Infinity. Be advised, Dr. Halsey is accompanied by Covenant Supreme Leader Jul 'Mdama. If you have the opportunity...
Understood, Commander.
Good luck, Spartan Locke.
Yes, that is Buck.
You're online.
Affirmative.
I know someone out there will see Nathan Fillion in the background.
Say a few words.
I figure if God can hear how scared I am, so can everyone else. Locke, you buying the first drink when we're done?
You ask, you buy. Fire Team Osiris. The light is green.
Man, I was hoping that was gonna be Luke Cage.
It's modeled after him.
Yeah, I was like, it has his likeness, but not the same.
He was originally tapped to do the character, but then he got the role of Luke Cage.
Yeah.
So he's after that.
Checks out.
Hey, much
I take
better.
it Locke is the dual protagonist.
Yes, sir. Luke Cage is who we're playing as in this
We're
mission.
playing as Luke Cage.
The other characters were,
Com check.
well, the game will introduce them, I guess.
Comms working fine, Locke.
Copy that, Tanaka. Spartan Buck online and ready.
Spartan Vale online.
Weapons free.
One fun thing is this game's got a hell of a voice cast if you know your voice actors. And just actors.
Challenge.
No, I'm about to list them and ruin all the fun for you.
Okay, fine.
Laura Bailey is in this game. Her likeness was actually present as well.
I saw it. I don't think it was the character. Was she voicing that character?
Yeah.
Okay. Just making sure.
And funnily enough, the other team that you play in this game has Travis Willingham in it.
They're married, for those of you who don't know.
And then, of course, Nathan Fillion reprises the role of Buck.
There she is.
Yep. Laura Bailey's character is named Olympia Vale, which is maybe the coolest name I've ever heard in my life.
Laura Bailey gets to play a lot of cool characters. As she should. She's very good.
You ready for the game to play nothing like what you just saw?
I mean, that was a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't realize this was a game of QTEs.
Even worse, it's a first-person shooter on a controller.
Fail. Keep it here on comm.
Oh, look.
Aiming down
Down the
sights.
sights.
Every single gun. Instead of just zooming in, you aim down sights. Some guns that kind of make sense, like the battle rifle, which looks even worse in this game. Sure.
Halsey and Ndama are holed up inside a forerunner structure ahead.
But then you like pull out the pistol. Is this necessary?
No.
She said
Not
there was something
really. Why?
Last week coordinates to find her.
It must be something big.
One hell of a trap. Contact.
Probably the same reasoning that chose them to make the UI like this, with like part of the screen being obscured by a helmet.
Yeah. Metroid Prime did the helmet thing way better than this.
Yeah, I don't even remember really how that looked off the top of my head, because I don't remember it being obtrusive like this.
It was only obtrusive if you took a major hit.
A HUD like this, done at its best, is something you only remember passively.
Yes.
Correct. Oh, hey. This game implemented the Emmy before the Emmy were a thing.
The main thing I remember was just like the way your vision would change, obviously using the different visors, and then like you would see Samus's reflection if there was like a flash of light basically hitting you in the face, and that was kind of cool.
All clear.
Move on toward Halsey's position.
Yeah.
Forerunner soldier. Up the cliffs. Get out.
Speaking of,
Go ahead.
Through that ice wall.
first season of Luke Cage, very good.
Very good.
Very good.
Me and Anstca watched that when it came out.
Yeah.
Second season, not as good as the first season.
We didn't watch that one.
No, we didn't. Because everything got canceled and we figured, yeah, what's the point?
It's true.
Yeah.
That's why we didn't watch season 2 of The Punisher either.
Yeah.
I don't
That
remember how to
was-
play this game.
There were bits and pieces of that season that were good. I mean, John Berthel is a wonderful actor. He's really good.
Assassination still exists, of course.
And you still don't have iframes,
Of course not.
No.
because that would be too easy.
So the Prometheans are...
Or there's just like plenty of rogue forerunners.
Yeah. They out here. For reasons.
And we aren't technically Spartans, correct?
We are Spartans, yes.
We are Spartans.
We're
okay.
Spartan 4s. The ones that were introduced in Halo 4.
I wasn't here for most of Halo 4.
They introduced Spartan Force in that game, which is the newest generation of Spartan.
And they are and how are we different?
In the gameplay context, we are not different. The Spartan 2s of like Master Chief will play exactly the same. Lore-wise, it's not a lifetime of augmentations, it's just a suit. And training.
So much more humane production.
Yes.
The process is streamlined.
Hence why Buck is able to go from ODST to Spartan 4. Because he's already an exceptional soldier, they just gave him a super suit.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. I was gonna say, I was like, because I
Where's
remember
my super suit?
I put it away. Yeah, because what I was going to say was like, I remember Buck Nathan Fillion being just a regular soldier, a good soldier, but just a dude.
That's,
And now it's just, here, have this armor, and it makes you awesome. Which, admittedly, yeah, that's infinitely better than, like, you know, abducting literal children and doing, like, horrible surgeries to them.
Correct.
And indoctrinating them because, like, if you're going to all the trouble to do all this expensive augmentation, you need to make sure that they're going to be a good soldier instead of just being able to take the people who are already fit to be good soldiers and giving them a suit.
This game's got a revive system, by the way.
I don't know how I like that.
I don't like that, I'll just be honest.
Yeah,
I don't like that either.
Yeah, like...
I did hear this was like a very big multiplayer-focused game.
Yeah, they took out split-screen co-op. You know, series staple.
Okay, weird.
Remove the series staple.
Everyone to have to buy a copy now.
You mean I can't sit down with my friend and play this game? And we could just have popcorn and Cheetos and all the healthy stuff for us while we play through the campaign?
I mean, you can. You just both have to own an Xbox One.
Yes, you have to have an Xbox One and have two TVs and hook it up and do it side by side.
Which the whole thing could get a lot more mileage if they would have put it on PC, but nope.
They refused to do it.
Exclusive.
So was Halo 4. They put that one on PC.
Eventually.
Our destination is on the other side of this battle.
Point being, they had the perfect platform to do so. They just refused to do it. And I'll tell you why. You think I wouldn't care because this game's bad. Halo Infinite carries on certain plot details we're going to find out in this game. Yet there's no way to experience that on this platform that Halo Infinite is on.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing. Like, did Halo... What was the order of release in the MCC anyway? Was like Halo 4 the last one that came out, or...?
Yes.
Okay, I mean, that's not that long ago, right? Like, maybe for all we know, they could still port this?
They've said they aren't going to do it. That doesn't mean they won't, but they've said they won't do it. From what I understand, anyways, they said they won't do it.
Like, I get this was not the popular game in the series, but give me a break. You have every other one on PC, and this one does have plot that ties in.
It's not massive, but it is still plot that ties in.
It's like, just do it. You know people are gonna buy it just to have the complete collection of the games.
Then literally every major Halo game would be on PC, and, you know, that'd be pretty cool.
It would be convenient for your audience. It would get to more people.
I can only assume part of it is that it would probably cost a lot. But, you know, whatever. I kind of just don't care about that as a justification.
I don't either, because even if it was expensive, you think of how much money you would make.
Even beyond that,
it's the only thing I can think of as the business side is maybe their projections of like how did this game also sell as bad as it like.
Yeah, like.
Would this game sell as badly if we ported it as it did when it was on console primarily?
This game didn't even sell that bad, from what I understand.
Huh.
It got reviewed very poorly, but it sold well enough to get a sequel.
Which is superior,
but
which
it
is
got
vastly better.
Viewed badly, and people would go, "Yeah, that's the bad one. Do I want to buy the bad one again?"
Considering they released H1 for like not that, you know, the whole package originally was, you know, like $10 a game, something like that, $15 a game maybe. This game's not great, but I wouldn't say it's not worth like $10, $15. It's a functional video game.
Yeah, I mean, if they just sold it for not too much, I would think that people would buy it, and like.
Plus, it had a fairly active multiplayer component with a lot of interesting aspects to it, which is probably another part of the reason. Good.
I would think they could at least make the amount of money back that it would like cost to port it.
Not a leader. He was
yeah, like
probably.
I mean, it's still Halo. Okay.
We're close to Halsey's position.
Yeah, I mean, I am no expert or anything like that. I can't say for sure. But, I mean, you have Halo on the franchise. People are going to buy it.
New kind, too. Like they reported on Omar.
Concentrate fire on the broken armor.
I also think that if it has a very strong multiplayer thing, and people like the multiplayer, then there's absolutely a chance that people will pick it up again. They're like, oh, I like the multiplayer on this.
Actually, I was kind of thinking, I think the multiplayer being such a unique component in this game that might be part of the reason it isn't going to get brought over, because it's not just there's components to it that aren't just a clear-cut multiplayer, but, you know, live service features and stuff like that.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then, yeah, if it's a live service, then...
I mean,
yeah,
is it a live service that's still ongoing?
I don't know if it's being currently updated, but the servers are still active as far as I know.
Because, I mean, if they're not still adding new content, it's still just kind of you're just porting over what exists and calling it a day.
I'm down.
Fuck.
It's a glowing area. It's vulnerable. Shoot there.
The most challenging thing, probably maybe the most challenging aspect of it would just be having to code in, like, crossplay compatibility.
They've already got a framework, because there's cosplay in the MCC.
There's cosplay in the MCC?
Crossplay.
All right.
I thought you said cosplay.
We move on Halsey and Jewel.
By the way, Jewel Madama is the villain of Spartan Ops in Halo 4, the co-op thing that we didn't do because it's not very good. And he returns here as the leader of the Covenant Splinter Faction Cell thing.
We weren't going to say Splinter Cell because that's a vastly superior series.
It is. Not as a whole, maybe, I don't know. But it's vastly superior than this game.
That's what I meant to say.
Would you like to discuss the finer points of casual reconciliation?
More human sarcasm.
So you have learned something from me, Julie.
You claim to be able to access...
And I can. However, I did not claim to be able to access it instantaneously.
No time to dither. You will also afford me respect befitting of the Didact's hand.
Seems your fingers are an open rebellion, Han.
Enough!
Yeah, good looking.
Do your work.
Eyes on target. This location does not serve my needs. When she makes another transmission, I must triangulate.
I tire of this, Doctor. You have been chasing shadows for weeks to no avail.
Oh, do we have an actual boss fight?
He's dead. That's leader of the Covenant Splinter faction dead.
Oh, well.
Dr. Halsey, Captain Lasky would like a word with you.
It took you long enough.
Rude.
She's still a horrible person.
She's the worst.
Hasn't changed.
Fire Team Osiris, you are cleared to land in Docking Bay 11.
I sent you my position 3 weeks ago. I told you this was happening.
We'll discuss that in private, Doctor. Palmer.
What has she done? How far has it already gone?
Good work, Osiris. What do you think that's about?
seen Chief press himself like this since we were in boot camp.
He's fine, Fred.
This many missions non-stop isn't fun.
Fun fact about those three characters. That's Blue Team. They are directly lifted from the lore books. Fellow Spartan 2 is trained alongside the Master Chief. And maybe the only thing he has akin to friends left at this point.
He's still a little upset that we lost Cortana.
I hate that the first thing that comes to my mind when you say it that way is like, and they're going to die.
Thanks, Kelly.
Probably.
That would have been a fucking riot. These characters have been around for almost as long as the franchise has been around.
I hope they don't die.
It's one of the most exciting things this game does, is introducing these, like, extended universe characters into the mainline series.
Hopefully they don't waste them.
The Envoy are resisting. Throw the Envoy out the airlock.
One weird detail that I never liked is how lumbering and huge the elites seem when they're historically, like, dodge rolling and agile and shit.
Yeah, it's really...
Yeah, what's the point of making swords your big scary weapon if you're not agile?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna do with Gen 4 and Gen 2s?
Yep. Alternating between Gen 2s and Gen 4s.
What do we know about Argent Moon?
God, this is a terrible ADS.
Went dark 19 months ago.
Yeah.
Last week, KKR scavengers found it and sold the find to Julem Dama's people.
We clear the
handgun wasn't as terrible.
Fastest route to retrieval is
Still unnecessary.
Yeah.
and deactivate gravity and life support systems. Ship data center is just ahead. We can pull down Argent Moon schematics there.
Rip.
Aw.
Is there much specific really going on at this point that we should even know about in the game, or are they just kind of leaving that for later?
The real plot hasn't even started yet.
Yeah, this is just, this seems like expositions. Like, what has everyone been up to since the last game?
Functionally just character introductions. The only purpose it served is to wrap up the plot of Spartan Ops from Halo 4, basically. Which is, Jul Madala is dead. We wasted a perfectly good character.
That's unfortunate.
Leader of a Covenant...
Star Wars sequels.
Yes.
Yeah.
What about the Star Wars sequels?
They wasted a perfectly good character. A lot.
Yeah. I mean, they actually waste several just good characters, because...
I mean, I was thinking just a direct comparison of, like, the villain.
Oh, yes, just the direct, like, yes.
Data center.
We've got a complete set of dataset keys for the station.
Look how fucking awful the assault rifle looks in this game. I did not notice it in my couple of playthroughs until right now, but that charging hammer is humongous. What's the little lever there next to where it says 36?
Yeah.
That
big meaty gun.
Yeah.
It doesn't capture that sleek look this gun has always had.
No, it doesn't.
Remember, Brute, this is the bad game.
Yeah, that's why I'm explaining why it's bad.
Yeah, we are pointing out, see this? This is bad. Why did they do this?
Mistakes.
Access the data banks.
Oops. Sorry, Linda.
And current population map.
Yeah, I'm actually sorry. She's pretty cool. Hey, Kelly.
Hey. Yeah.
It was funny the timing though, because you smacked someone in the head and then Master Chief immediately starts saying, like, do this.
Get to work. Whack.
Kelly looked at him and went, "You smack me in the face, I'm gonna slap you harder."
So, if I remember the shtick of each of these characters properly, he's big and strong. She's a sniper. She run fast.
Hey, we have an all... And Master Chief is like the jack of all trades?
His shtick is luck. I'm not kidding. That is what they've always played up with this character. He's lucky. Halo 3 has a whole speech about it.
Well, you know, you gotta be good at something, right?
Did Command make like the conscious effort to pair him up with his old buddies after he lost Cortana? Because that is smart.
I assume it's either something like that, or when you're the Master Chief, you could just be like, hey, I want Blue Team back, and no one's gonna be like, no?
I want Blue Team back. Okay.
Shotgun's still piss ugly.
I can't tell if it would be in character for him to ask that, though.
Oh no, not at all. He wouldn't. I'm just saying, like, he could have, and they wouldn't have said no. I choose to believe that it was Lasky that did it. I don't know if there's a lore explanation. I'm not entirely caught up on the lore. Like, I haven't read a lot of the newer books offhand, but, I would imagine that being something Lasky would do. Lasky's a cool guy like that. Ow.
Pain.
Linda.
Lasky was the specific guy I was talking about who was like, I procured this fully decked out like assault ship to go capture you if you were already gone. Oh no, the keys are in the ignition. You know?
It would be terrible if somebody stole this.
It would be terrible if someone really skilled stole this. Oh no.
That back-to-back with, like, the no sir in the preceding scene just stands out as kind of, like, most memorable and favorite scenes in that game for me.
That is one of my favorite scenes. We're all about to die.
Need an assist.
Hurry, 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 hurry.
Back in.
If you like Chief talking, he's got ambient dialogue this time, too.
Oh, wow. Very in character for the Master Chief.
More than you'd think. He's kind of a snarky little shit in the books, to be honest. At least the older ones.
Well, you know. He's probably got a couple chips on his shoulder. Mostly from bullet wounds.
Also, being kidnapped as a child and experimented on and indoctrinated.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Just like, this military stuff is his whole life. He didn't have a childhood.
You know,
I wonder if the Master Chief ever got ice cream.
Almost certainly not. I don't know, he was up to 7 before he got kidnapped, so maybe.
He had ice cream one time.
Okay, so he had a little bit of childhood.
It was something like 7. They kidnapped like a certain. They didn't like kidnap infants or anything. You know, not infants, just children.
Yeah, just children.
We're not totally heartless. We just take children under 10, not infants. What do you think we are? The Covenant?
We can't indoctrinate an infant.
What do you think we are? Someone who actually wants to change diapers?
That's really what it was. They didn't want to pay for childcare.
I mean, let's be honest. That's exactly what it was.
It's because, you know, the parents aren't watching their children as closely once they're like 7 or so they're easier to kidnap.
Yeah, no, okay.
That's terrible.
One fun detail that I haven't really touched on. They didn't just kidnap the children. They kidnapped the children while creating a flash clone that was designed to die in a short period of time there after the kidnapping. So the parents not only had their children kidnapped, but they got to experience the grief of their child dying before them.
Holy shit!
It's just even worse!
These people were terrible.
I mean, like,
Control is through those doors.
I usually like a good villain, but this is too much.
Well, that's the problem. They're ostensibly the good guys.
Oh no, what happened?
We fell.
Ostensibly the gray morality character who actually resulted in the greater good and the salvation of humanity.
Sierra 117 to Blue Team. Report.
I mean,
I don't know how I win 5 games without mentioning that detail, but here we are.
Huh? Okay, I thought we were hallucinating.
Halo becomes Dead Space.
Oh no.
Did you see the flood?
Yeah, I saw him.
Halo beat Dead Space to the punch.
No, I was gonna say, like, Dead Space tried to be Halo, so fair enough.
That looks like a chasm we won't come back from.
He has literally fallen from orbit.
Meridian is next.
I don't know what that means.
What?
John, the reclamation is about to begin.
What does that mean?
You're telling me like I should know what that is.
Read the books.
Assuming direct control.
Uh-oh.
Chief, what's wrong?
That's a hell of a vision.
Ah.
She's on Meridian.
Who?
Cortana.
A vision or a message?
Perhaps both.
That's not possible.
You said she was gone.
I watched her die. We have a mission to focus on. We can talk about this later. Lights on. Frederick, get us back on course for central control.
Bringing up schematics. There's an elevator we can use, but access is 4 levels down.
Oh, there's Travis.
The whole Dr. Halsey thing is like such a... It's a really oddly strong, real thing in a way of just like... How do you... This is a thing that exists in real life, and like, how do you wrestle with it? The fact that sometimes the most incredibly worst, awful people also do things that end up benefiting people in the long run.
That's Hell people. The Halo series kind of knows what it's doing. And then I have to talk about Halo 5, but that's the point. Like, there's some nuance if you know...
Look for it.
Look for it.
Yeah. Like, these... Like, the Spartan program was why humanity was able to defeat the Covenant. Without it, humanity would be extinct.
That was the point of the whole speech at the beginning of Halo 4.
Yeah. So, it's like, she was terrible, but... necessary evils, but the way she did it, like, you are horrible.
Meridian.
If she's active, what's she doing so far out on the frontier?
Man, look at how they massacred my other baby. This fucking assault rifle is terrible.
The reclamation is something that it kind of, like, already been referenced a lot of times. Like, we've heard John referred to as the Reclaimer so many times already. I just don't know what it means.
I guess we'll find out.
In the context of the game, all that really matters, I don't know if it's brought up more specifically in a book I haven't read or not, but in the context of the game, all that really matters is it's probably not a good thing. The game hasn't exactly propped up anything Forerunner to sound terribly good for us in the long run. Need I remind you of the Halo rings themselves?
Yeah. The things we did to destroy the Flood.
The things that could have destroyed everybody.
Yeah.
Anyone who doesn't run is a coward.
Oh, they're back to speaking English again.
Oh yeah, they speak English in this game, by the way.
Oh.
They're oddly inconsistent about that.
I know, it's weird, isn't it?
So I have a question.
I have an answer.
Might have been explained in a different game. How did Halsey lose her arm?
Spartan Ops, the thing we didn't play in Halo 4. I don't remember exactly how it happens, but it's just some Forerunner bullshit.
Okay.
Because a pack of Covenant ships just arrived. We're outnumbered here, Chief. A few thousand to one.
Surrendering Argent Moon is not an option.
Neither is fighting half the Covenant in close quarters.
Maybe it's not like someday Anstca or I could do that with you the same way that like you technically could do the Dead Space 3 co-op someday.
Yeah, it's just not very fun.
We overload the reactor.
And it's not really terribly important, to be honest. Like, there's details that we miss out on from not having seen it, but like, one of the core plot elements just got fucking knifed in the back the last mission, so.
Yeah.
I'm not saying like I'm not saying I'm against the idea. It's not a priority to me.
Oh, so now I have to blow up a ship.
Yep.
The new arrivals say he's dead.
Somebody cut the head off the Covenant.
Again.
Hunters.
Did I ever mention that the hunters are made of worms? Because this game plays up in that a little bit.
That's neat.
It's free.
Almost plays their introduction like a horror segment with them smashing the windows and stuff.
Yeah.
Let it not be said that a bad game can't do some good things.
There's things I like.
I need support.
Kelly.
Linda? Somebody?
Linda's got us.
Oh, what this system is giving me flashbacks to is like I saw someone playing, I think it was like Resident Evil Outbreak maybe, or like one of those like multiplayer focused ones.
I need a hand.
Hey, friends?
I need a hand here.
No, Kelly. No, Kelly.
Back in it.
Thanks for taking that hit, Kelly. Linda!
I'm down. I'm down.
I'm down.
Hello?
You get knocked down, you get up again.
Sounds like me versus the secret boss of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Whoa, what the shit? Okay.
Sounds like everyone versus the secret boss of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Not me. I'm not gonna do it. Oh yeah, the SMG's back in this game, by the way. It's been a while since we've seen it. It's the same gun it's always been.
Now it just aims down the sight.
It sprays fast.
System locked.
Ouch.
Need a hand here.
Kelly, no.
Also, it loads off the top now, like a fucking P90, which is a real world submachine gun. So that's cool, I guess. Really doesn't mean anything in terms of the game. It's just a cool reload animation, but you know.
These guys are rough.
Yeah, the hunters are rough boys in this game.
up.
Man, Linda's really got our back in this one.
There he goes. Holy cow.
Hunter's down.
The reactor core is just below us. Let's go.
Schematics show a path to the reactor below here.
Punch. Wee.
Reactor room is just ahead. We can light this fuse and bolt.
No salvage.
In theory.
Right, let's go.
Engage them. Reactor controls are on the far side of the room. Eliminate the Covenant.
Naturally.
Get to those controls.
Is it ever explicitly stated that... No, yeah, it is explicitly shown that they do actually speak English because the frickin' Arbiter does.
Yeah.
I was gonna ask, where is our friend the Arbiter?
He's just chilling on his home planet, probably.
I missed that guy. He turned out to be cool in the end. He's like these humans. They could be a lot worse.
I need support.
As you can tell, the AI isn't exactly the smartest about supporting you. Like, if there's an enemy between you and them, they will not give a care.
Well, you know...
Give me a hand.
Elite's doing some damage. All set, Chief. I can't hold back.
I'm up.
So this definitely makes it a lot harder to just, like, get a game over in this game.
Yeah.
However, if all your friends go down...
Spartans never die.
Spartans never die.
Except for all those deaths we had in the previous Halo games.
No, they're missing in action. That's how it works.
Gotcha.
Ignoring the books also explicitly killing Spartans, but, you know, whatever.
At least the saying held true when, like, everyone thought, you know, Chief was dead. When he comes back.
He's the ultimate definition of I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Got it. Reactor's overloading. Move for the hangar bay. Containment.
The station's going to try to cool the reactor.
I guess the UNSC is better reactor safety protocol than the Covenant.
We can stop that. Board the reactor.
Board the reactor?
If it's being moved, we should go with it.
What?
Now that's just rude.
What's so wrong? My light's still on.
Controller disconnected. Okay.
Is it though? There we go.
That was weird.
Coolant chamber ready. Stand clear of deployment bay.
The safety systems are set to pump coolant to the reactor.
This whole plan fails if that coolant gets a chance to work.
Your Xbox was just kind of like, you sure you want to play this?
Look on the Covenant's faces when she goes supernova.
How do we stop it?
There are sheds located on either side of the cooling chamber. Those are our targets.
Reach the control sheds. Get the cooling system offline.
It's not, like, so terrible so far. I take it gets a lot worse.
The gameplay is gonna stay the steady level of mediocre. The plot gets disastrously bad.
Oh boy. Yeah, last game was kind of like maybe worse than mediocre gameplay, but like some decent plot stuff going on, and then this is just like things to not look forward to. But I'm just along for the ride. I've never seen any of this. Like, Halo is something that I haven't actually really been spoiled on, like, anything about it.
Yeah, I know virtually nothing.
Warning. Security shutters.
Override activated.
Coolant system shutters.
Here's the thing I don't like. The rocket launcher looks really lame now.
Eliminate.
It's not the cool twin-barreled thing anymore.
We can target the pipes more easily from the air.
The Armada's been alerted to our presence. Reinforcements inbound. They're sending Phantoms. It's working! Keep firing!
This game has a legendary too, right?
Yes, sir.
So maybe it can actually be made to be difficult to get through the game then.
I don't know. I haven't played this one in Legendary. It's the only one I haven't done so on.
I wouldn't be surprised if that would end up being the difficulty where the, like, weakness of AI maybe begins to shine through and, like, you're better off trying to get through that difficulty with reasonably skilled human companions.
Blue team, evac now.
Banshees aren't fast enough to get clear of the reactor explosion.
Calling in the Pelican.
I mean, your options are pretty much probably either that or that the AIs are, like, too good and just kind of trivialize it.
I have no idea
They just keep reviving you.
what the status is of Legendary in this game. I never really looked into it.
There's the hangar entrance.
Prowler is just inside, through an airlock.
This station's about to be slagged. Move to the Prowler.
Reactor core temperature has exceeded 1,373 Kelvin. Failure imminent.
Ooh.
There's the Prowler. More Covenant. Clear them out. Prep for launch.
Do it quick. I'd rather not be here when the station melts around us.
Evacuation protocols in effect. Proceed to escape vehicles immediately.
Don't mind if I do.
Marking the Prowler's control panel.
Launch controls are here.
Vehicle launch preparations initiated. Fuel cells at 0%. Initiating fueling.
Hold off the Covenant while the Prowler preps for launch.
Back up! Can't move!
The demon and his crewmates.
Thanks, Carl.
I need support.
Failed the shotgun.
Enemies charging!
Good, Chief.
Good shot.
More hunters.
It's really weird that they removed the twin barrel design from the rocket launcher because it still only fires 2 rockets at a time.
Reactor containment failure. Immediate evacuation.
Which is a really petty complaint, I know, but you know, there was some logic to it being twin barreled and firing 2 missiles, and that kind of logic is just gone.
Covenant reinforcements inbound.
Fuel cells at 75%.
Need a hand here.
Incoming grenade.
Back in it.
Apparently, Legendary in Halo 5 is atrociously badly balanced and designed, and people who, like, someone who literally played through Halo 1 through 4 on Legendary as their first experience and found it challenging but not, like, overly stupidly frustrating or unfair, was getting super fed up with Halo 5.
Nice. Rip me.
Tons of enemies can just instantly kill you. Not down you so you can be revived. Kill you.
Huh.
Also, they take like 2 to 3 times as much bullets to kill.
Glad I passed on this one.
Prowler fuel cells at 25%. Reactor containment failure. Immediate evacuation.
The enemy AI is pretty much flawless to the point where any enemy can use any weapon to kill you at almost any range in just a couple shots.
I'm down.
Linda,
Give me a hand.
please.
All set, Chief.
I'm up.
Oh, yeah, that's a problem too. That doesn't surprise me, but if you're playing with AIs, the computer knows it, and they will prioritize shooting at you over anyone else.
Naturally. To be fair, with this many enemies, oh, you...
System locked. Need a hand here.
Assisting.
Back in it.
You would pull out the sword right when I roll up.
Need an assist. I need support.
I've got you, Chief.
Blue team. I'm up.
Prowler fuel cells at 100%. Launch is primed.
Prowler is ready.
Board now, blue team.
Clear.
Time, Linda.
89 seconds.
Sierra 117 to Infinity. Argent Moon scuttled. I've reassigned Blue Team.
I'm reassigning Blue Team.
Contact from Cortana.
Negative 117. Another team is already being prepped to deal with her.
What the hell?
You're to return to Infinity immediately.
Negative Infinity.
Nope.
Like it.
Whoever they are, let's get to Meridian before they do.
Kelly, no.
No need to do this by yourself, Chief.
They won't court-martial all of us, right?
They won't court-martial all of us.
I know stuff like that is kind of cliche and cheesy, but it's still pretty cool when it happens.
Just bro things.
Yeah, it's bro things. Yes, this is basically stupid, but hey, why not? If you're gonna do this, I am too.
I might as well commit at this point.
I mean...
I tried to warn you this was happening.
Oh,
Cortana is no longer an asset, Captain. She is a danger. She has access to the Forerunner domain, a galaxy-spanning network
Cortana's
that
alive?
allows her to control whatever devices caused this damage.
How is she?
Master Chief believes she contacted him.
No, John must not speak to her.
He's gone in search of her.
Let him go.
How is
Nobody lets the chief do anything. He does what he wants.
Until 0631 this morning, when he was declared absent without leave.
This isn't about the Master
John
Chief.
is not equipped emotionally to deal with her as a threat.
Hey! Is anyone gonna answer me?
You're out of line, Roland.
Yes, sir, but so is everyone else. You created Cortana, Doc. And now you're throwing her out the airlock with these accusations.
Roland.
You think she tricked the Master Chief into abandoning his post? Respectfully, sir, to what end? Why is Cortana the problem? Because she refused to die when she was supposed to?
You're okay with this? Not just another target, you know.
Every target is just another target, Buck.
Yeah. For you, maybe. I love being an ODST. Just point and shoot. None of this.
It's not what the handgun looks like.
Yes. I mean, how are we even supposed to bring them in? Ask politely?
No.
The hell?
Armor restraint. Short-circuit their suit systems.
Reminds me of what the Forerunner did.
Every other Spartan, every soldier, when they hear about this, they're gonna hate us. You know that, right?
You're not the only one here because of him.
So at least on the face of it, it's even kind of copying the idea of the two characters you play as being on opposing sides.
Yep.
Almost.
Next time, we'll explore Meridian.
Hooray!
Or as the game says, Osiris must pursue Blue Team to the glass world beyond UNSC jurisdiction. So we're operating outside of our area of jurisdiction. How fun.
Oh.